Hello gents, I'm back. Have you ever felt like you want to shoot terrorists, breaching buildings, shooting suspects, and sometimes accidentally killing hostages? Then I have the perfect game for you. In this game, it is all about shooting terrorists. Although you could RP as a Navy SEAL breaching your way to Osama bin Laden, this is not what the game is for. You play as a SWAT officer of the Los Sueños Police Department in California. Due to the rising amount of criminal activity, you and your squad have been tasked to arrest or take out your enemies. There are 14 different locations, some which have up to 5 different scenarios in which you can take part, although most of the locations only have one scenario at the moment. As this is the game mode you will most likely play a lot of, I'll go a bit more in depth. Hostiles, which could be gangs, mercenaries or terrorist organizations, have taken over a part of the city, and they took hostages. Your team is tasked to neutralize or arrest the suspects. As in most cases, neutralizing a suspect generally means shooting them. But there are certain locations, as with the one I am showing here, where you need to arrest at least 3 or more suspects. Oh yeah, about that. You have objectives. They vary from scenario to scenario, but generally your objective is to take out the suspects and secure the hostages. Killing a hostage, or if a hostage dies in the crossfire, the objective fails. This happens a lot, because the AI in this game is not yet the smartest in decision making. Sometimes you are so hyped up due to the adrenaline of suspects jump scaring you, that when a hostage runs towards you, well, they end up in the crossfire. There are so many different weapons, all fully customizable in terms of attachments. You can choose to be the most lethal baddie, goodie, by taking out the trusty grenade launcher, or be a regular person and use an assault rifle or submachine gun. For those among you who decided that they should live the way of the shotgun, well, there are some really fun shotguns for you. Your secondary is also really important. Will you choose lethal or non-lethal? Although, in my experience, taking the lethal option is more useful as a taser is quite bad. You will also have the choice to equip grenades and breaching tools. These vary from fragmentation grenades to flashbangs, from gas bomb launchers and breaching shotguns to a simple mirror tool. For armor, you have the option to go the YOLO route, aka not wearing a vest, or the well I'm not dying today route. Of course, you will take the YOLO route once, die, and just go for the biggest vest so you don't have to restart every goddamn minute. Oh my, this game has so many controls. You can decide to lean or not to lean, and all of these controls are confusing at times. For example, even though my spacebar is bound to jump, I for the life of me can't figure out how to actually jump. Or maybe my character is just too fat to jump, because he might be a regular American who went a bit too much to McDonald's. The game itself is really simple. Shoot terrorists and secure the hostages. But yeah. The shooting is not that easy sometimes. Your barrel will release gas when firing. This makes your vision blurry. And recoil. Good lord. All the guns have a lot of recoil, so you better fight your mouse to try and keep a steady aim. Or, if you are like me, try to aim well and just not shoot a lot. In single player, you are the squad leader of a squad of 5 SWAT officers. With 4 of them being AI and the other one being you, this is not particularly the most effective team. especially when you try to get some arrests on suspects going and your squad mate decided that the suspect had forfeited his life privileges while blasting him with a shotgun. You can give your squad commands as to where to go, how to breach certain rooms, arrest/restrain a suspect or hostage, and all the likes. On their own, they will follow you and shoot at enemies at first sight. This makes it that when you are in a small hallway and you get attacked, well, you are stuck. Your AI buddies aren't the brightest bulbs in the shed, that's for sure. They can't restrain anyone without you telling them explicitly to do so, which is a real bummer as I don't want to spend half my time in the game shooting, and the other half trying to find that one hostage who I didn't restrain so I can finally leave the mission.
Hey, so how's the war going for you guys?
I can't wait to go back home and see my mom.
The game mode where you need friends. So yeah, I haven't played this much. Although I can say that it is supposed to be even more fun, and the times I have played it with a friend of mine, it truly was amazing. The biggest downside to the multiplayer, however, is that if you play with your friend, you don't have your AI buddies, which means that if you only have one friend, you are not numbered for long, because you will die within 5 minutes. Oh yeah, in conclusion, just buy it. It's good.